what I learned through all of my hardships is to see the silver lining while it's happening. So even when my father was passing away, just being able to appreciate him and to experience the good. And the same thing with my hardships is that, seeing, okay, this is the worst that it's going to get better. What learnings can I learn from what I'm experiencing? Why am I learning it? It's, all the hardships that we go through, it's something that is uncovering within ourselves that once we learn to embrace that and we say, okay, this is what I've learned from it, then we're able to overcome it.
Happy 2026. It's the new year, and I'm so glad that I'm finally back to the new episode after either for a while. Welcome back to episode number 82 this time, the first episode of 2026. In this episode, I'm so honored to introduce you to Rose A Higgins, a speaker, author, podcaster, and a coach who's turning pain into purpose and stories into movements. From escaping abuse and surviving burnout to launching her 100 Purpose Stories challenge at her rock bottom, Rose has not only transformed her own life, but she's now helping entrepreneurs and leaders step into their visibility, credibility, and voice through the power of storytelling. If you ever felt invisible or thinking that your voice was too messy to be meaningful, this conversation is for you. Let's dive into our conversation with the incredible Rose Higgins. Hello, so good to be back here again. And today we have Rose. Thank you so much for joining us, Rose.
Absolutely a pleasure, Vivienne. So happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. So where are you tuning in from, Rose?
Florida. I'm in Gainesville, Florida, so about 2 hours north of the good old magic land of Disney and beautiful Sunshine State in the United States.
Oh, amazing. Yeah, what time is it there now? Is that the odd hours for you or no?
We just shifted today, so it's 7:30 p.m. here, so nice time of day, just winding down for the day.
Oh, that's good. 7:30 is still all right. I know that you've been sometime up at the odd hours for different podcasts, and I love what you're doing there, Rose.
Thank you. Definitely have been done some odd hours, so this is a nice timing today.
Yeah, so before we dive in a lot more about Rose's story, I know that Rose has been doing podcasts. She's going to tell us more about that. She is a life coach, she's a speaker, she's an author, and she's an amazing mom as well. So first question that I always ask my podcast guests is that, Rose, if you did watch some of them, despite all the labels, all the hats that you're wearing, who is Rose Higgins at your core?
I am a servant. I feel in this world, we really are here to serve, whether it's our children, our family, in our business. And when we really learn to accept that role and embrace it and just say, okay, how can I serve? I'm here for, God, people, whoever around me. How can I serve? How can I learn? And how can I grow? So that's really ultimately at the core who I am.
Wow, I love that. I think this is the first answer that I have from all these podcast guests that I have. Servants, it's always good to serve from a servant heart, and I can definitely see that in you, Rose. And I know that you did live through some challenging circumstances in life. And for instance, you live with abuse, burnout, and especially for being a single mom. And then something amazing that you did is that you turned this pain into a movement. Can you tell us a little bit about the movement that you have or currently have at the moment?
Absolutely. So it kind of all started, like you said, just through a whole bunch of loss. I lost my father and, journeyed out and was, a newly single mother. And I was really searching for purpose. And I got inspired from my father leaving to embrace stories because he was such an amazing storyteller. And then I met Kaylee Chu, who's my speaking coach, and she encouraged me or inspired me to do this 100-day challenge of hearing and sharing people's purpose stories. And how that all started was just coffee chats. I just started meeting people online, and I was searching and trying to find, something that I could feel inspired by, a purpose that I could feel driven by to want to wake up every day and to, like I said, serve and empower and impact other people. And so I started the journey, and really the movement came about by doing this 100-day challenge. And through it, I've heard so many amazing stories of people going through all kinds of, loss and trauma, abuse, and how they've all turned that into their purpose and their movement. So that is my movement, is to just be a platform to help others share their stories, and it enlivens me and inspires me every day that I get to do that.
What's your podcast called?
Share Your Purpose. It's the Purpose Party podcast, but the theme is sharing your purpose story. So in short, a purpose story and journey. The purpose stories are like the little breadcrumbs that lead you to your purpose journey. And of course, our purpose journey is always unfolding. So we keep on adding more and more little purpose stories. And that's really our legacy, what we leave behind. And it's something that should be celebrated. So I love celebrating people's purpose stories and their journeys. And that's my passion and my purpose and my movement.
I love that. I love that you got inspired by Katie, and also from your father, who have some legacy that he left behind for you to follow. So you did mention that because of meeting Kaylee and started this 100-day challenge. So is there a particular moment that's your pivotal moment that shifted everything for you?
I would say it was my father passing away, because when I was 4, I got on my first stage as a little kid in a play, and I had a very embarrassing moment. I needed to go to the bathroom when it was my turn to speak, and so I ran through the audience, went to the bathroom, came back and delivered my line, and everybody was laughing at me. So I decided from then on, I never wanted to be on stages. I did plays growing up, but I never sought after, microphone or to be a speaker or any kind of spotlight. And so when he passed away, I just saw these beautiful stories that he had created. He was a playwright and a songwriter. And, even in his last years of life, when he was in a wheelchair, he would, if he had a crowd of 3 people or 100, he would sing or present us, he could do any Shakespeare or anything like that. And he would just inspire, would just see how he would touch people's lives. And so when he passed away, that was really my pivotal moment of, I want to do the same thing. I want to find my own way to share stories and to empower other people. And really, I found other people's stories were what I could help to share and inspire the world with. So that's what I do.
It's such a beautiful, pivotal moment for you, even though it's kind of sad that because of the circumstances, because of your father passing, but he left his legacy for you. Like I say, he left that like breadcrumbs that you say, he left that for you to find out, and then you decided to get yourself out there to share your stories as well.
Absolutely.
Wow. So you did say that you launched the 100 Purpose Stories Challenge. That was when you faced with different circumstances, different challenges, and especially from rock bottom, when you had hardship in your life. That took a lot of courage for you to do that, to launch that in 100 days. And now it becomes something bigger than just you. And from here, what did that challenge actually teach you about all this storytelling, healing, and leadership. What did you learn from this?
Really, what I learned through all of my hardships is to see the silver lining while it's happening. So even when my father was passing away, just being able to appreciate him and to experience the good. And the same thing with my hardships is that, seeing, okay, this is the worst that it's going to get better. What learnings can I learn from what I'm experiencing? Why am I learning it? As, all the hardships that we go through, it's something that is uncovering within ourselves that once we learn to embrace that and we say, okay, this is what I've learned from it, then we're able to overcome it. So really the most beautiful thing that I learned through obstacles is the quicker that we can embrace the situation of what's going on and saying, okay, what am I supposed to learn from this? Then it kind of dissipates and you just keep moving forward and take those new learnings and lessons and share them with others. And that can be anything from abuse to loss, to any kind of hardships that we're going through.
Yeah, I love that. The quicker you embrace it, the quicker you can get out from the loop as well. Yes, thank you so much for sharing that, Rose. That's such an important reminder for many people out there with the challenges, because everyone did face some hardship along the way, right? And seeing that as a lesson, instead of spiraling in the loops, we get out from that a lot quicker as well. And many people, especially women, they feel invisible, especially in the noisy world today. For those of them who have a business ideas or entrepreneur, how can someone begin to turn their personal story into a powerful visibility tools without the fear of exposing or overwhelming?
It's really the impact that you want to have. If you realize that your story can help someone else heal, even if it's just one person, if you're speaking to thousands of people, but if you know that you can inspire one person to shift their lives, then you take yourself out of it and you start doing it for others. So again, like back to what I said, like we're here to serve other people. So we can always make it about ourselves, about, I'm too scared to do it, or what if, I feel embarrassed, or all of these fears, they can come and they can stop us, because public speaking is the one of the biggest fears for a reason, because there are so many fears that can stop us. But once we shift our mindset and we just say, hey, how can my story change someone else's life? And I don't know who that person is, so I'm just going to share it in whatever authentic way that I can, how I learned how to get through my obstacles and to my, purpose, and how that can help someone else, because it does. The more we share stories, that's how we learn to that's how we connect with other people, that's how we inspire other people, and then other people can see themselves in our stories and see it as a possibility for themselves that, hey, if they can do it, if they were shy, like Kaylee's story of being very, very shy and getting out of her comfort zone, if somebody else can do that, why can't I do it? And so once we start seeing that visualization for ourselves as an audience, then we can take action. So as a speaker, that's the goal, is to find that one person, even though we may never hear their transformation, but to just know that they're out there and they're getting a transformation and they're getting some kind of inspiration from what we're sharing.
That's a great mention there, because it's about others people. And I love that you, just like what your dad was sharing as well, whether there are 3 people, whether there are like hundreds of people, he's still there to sing, to write his story, to play the play. And it's about serving others and to
help others to transform. And I love that you're saying that even though we don't get to see their transformation, but knowing that the message might be impacting them somewhere, like what Kaylee is doing, these ripple effects that has been creating, and no matter how small we know that we are creating a small impact there.
Absolutely. And when it does start to come back to you, you know you're on the right track. Like I have had people that I've never met before, and they say, oh my gosh, I see you, we're connected on Facebook, and I see you doing this, and it's so inspiring. And so when you do start to hear that feedback that you are inspiring other people, then it inspires you even more to, okay, I'm doing something. What I'm doing, it may feel insignificant to you, because that's the thing. I'm like, hey, I'm not doing anything so special, but other people are impacted by it. And when you hear that, then it enlivens you to keep on going.
Yeah, that's such a powerful reminder for people out there who have a story, and you know that your work is going to help many people out there. Just go and do it, because you will know who are waiting for your message. That's what I always say as well. Yeah, and currently you has been working with some entrepreneurs, coaches, and people with the vision to help them to own their own purpose story as well. So what the one common fear that you see around these people that you work with, and how do you help them to move through this fear?
It's really belief in themselves. I mean, the three areas of beliefs that we go through is fear of ourselves, that we are good enough, that we have enough wisdom, that we're going to be able to give the results and the transformations and the experiences for the clients. And then it's helping the clients to know and believe in themselves. And then it's whatever the system is. So it's really, the biggest thing is the belief in themselves, in what they're doing, and in the results that they're giving for their clients. And just going through all three of those, and kind of again and again, until it's really crystal clear of, hey, this is our mission, this is how we get there, and believing in themselves. That's really the biggest thing, the mindset.
So it's to get them to have a clear vision as well. So who are the people that you currently work with, Rose?
Coaches that are stuck, because it's just like being in the workforce, or like the 9 to 5, people stuck in corporate or any kind of work that's 9 to 5. It happens the same thing in coaching, where coaches get stuck in this little hamster wheel of low ticket offers or no ticket, or free. And what ends up happening is they get burnt out, and they're trying to serve, but they're not being able to have the results, because they're not properly qualifying who they're helping and serving, and therefore their clients aren't having the transformations. And so it's a kind of a downward spiral, where instead I help clients to picture who they can help, and to really have the greatest impact, and to really scale up their offer, so they're able to help the client have a great transformation, and also they're able to kind of step above that hamster wheel of just getting stuck in the grind of chasing after clients. Instead, they're attracting clients. So it's the shift of pretty much kind of like a 9 to 5 to being a CEO of your coaching business.
So that's something that you do to help with your clients currently. And so are there different coaches, or in particular, or any area that they can reach out to?
It can be any area covering health, wealth, and fitness, and almost every coaching fits into one of those areas. So if someone is clear, and another thing is that anyone who has 20, 30 years of experience already has what it takes. And that's what when beginning coaches, they feel like they need so much more experience to start to, even charge more, but that's really not the case. Like if you start the shift early, you have your goal, then you can actually get there a lot quicker if you know where you're going.
That's great that you can help these coaches that want to scale up in their business and probably in the edge of burnout, not getting to where they want. You guys can definitely reach out to Rose and have a chat with her to find out how she can help you with that. So where can people find you online, Rose, or if they would like to speak to you?
The easiest is on Facebook or LinkedIn, Rose A Higgins. And that's, it's easiest to respond to DMs, and that's really the easiest way to get in touch with me.
Okay, I'll definitely include the links to Rose socials, and you can reach out to her to find out more about what she say, and then to have a chat with her. I think she's more than happy to, maybe if you have a story to share, Rose would love you to be on her podcast as well. So thank you so much, Rose, for your time with us, for your wisdom, and some of the tips that you share with us today. We wrap out today's conversation. For those women out there who might be sitting with the story, or they have something to share but they're too afraid to share, what would be the one piece of advice for you from you for these women?
To start small. So start, even just sharing the story in your mirror. Start writing it down. The more you say it, the more natural it is. And then when that person comes, could be a friend, and you say, I have a story I can share with them, you've already practiced it. So part of the fear is, when you have so many people, it's scary to start there. So just start really small. Just write it down, say it in the mirror. Just keep on saying these stories, and they're already your stories, so you don't even need to practice them. But if that helps you to overcome the fear, then just keep on saying your stories over and over until you get really clear on the message that you're trying to share, and that will help kind of bring down those barriers of the fear, to just say, okay, this is the person that needs to hear my story, and I'm ready.
Yeah, start small. I love that. Yeah, there's so much wisdom that Ross shared with us. Is there anything that you would like me to ask that I haven't asked yet, Ross, before we wrap up today's conversation?
I would just say anything is possible if we put our minds to it. And really, the simpler we create our lives and the things that we need to do, the better. So overcomplicating is a skill that I learned growing up, that I am, been gradually unlearning and trying to teach others. But really, the beauty is in the simplicity. That can be anything from the mindset to, the way our lives, our lifestyles, our business, our relationships. What is the essence? Focusing on the essence and trying to get rid of all the clutter. So really living in simplicity.
I love that, living in simplicity, and once you put your mind to it, you get it done. One thing that suddenly popped up on my mind, Rose, is that when you say you started that 100-day challenge, you interview like 100 people. Is it because you set your mind to it? That's why you overcome the challenges? Because as a single mom, I don't really know, where did you find the time to do that 100 days and get that 100 people done?
Absolutely. When I was having really a lot of crazy challenges, I had my calendar booked, and it actually forced me to keep going, because I was so in my mind. But then I would shut off my mind and then get on a podcast and record, and by the end of it, I was a completely different person. So it was like I was addicted to the amazing experience of just hearing people's stories. But it was definitely challenging when going through everything that I did. But like I said, I would just shut my mind off and say, hey, time to be there for someone else and to just hear their story. And by the end of it, my mind would be in a much better place.
Wow, that's amazing. And I love that. And I can totally relate to that as well, because despite all the chaos, after you had that conversation, you got a lot better, because so much inspiration from there as well. Thank you so much, Rose, for your time and spending your wisdom, sharing your wisdom and spending your time with us. And I really appreciate you and looking forward to maybe hear from you again in the future. Thank you so much, Rose.
Absolutely. It's been an honor. Thank you so much, Vivienne, and have a beautiful day.
You too. Bye for now.